Hey, thanks for tuning in. Just want to do a quick little show off of my Shirogorov Neon. A lot of you guys, I'm sure, are familiar with the Shirogorov knives. Um, Russian made, just beautiful in their execution all over. Machining, action, feel, everything. I mean, they just do such a nice job on these knives. This one is actually been pimped out a bit. You know, they come with just their standard gray. And then my brother had purchased one from the custom division, and it had a goldish anodized handle. And I just decided, you know, what the heck? I know it's a sin to take something like this and play with uh, near perfection, but yeah, I anodized it. I took it apart and nervously, and you got to watch those little bearings. There's a bunch of it's double roll bearings in there, so you know you got to be really careful. Make sure if you do want to do something crazy like I did, be prepared to have a work surface free of obstructions, and nothing is going to move or fall over or bounce around, and you're not going to lose those bearings. But it just made such a difference. I mean, just you know, I love the knife so much, but just that plain drab gray finish was just disappointing, you know, because everything was finished the same as the pivot screw here. The pivot screw's got a little polish on the edge there, but basically it's like a bead blasted finish, and I didn't alter the um, the finish as far as I didn't sand this or polish this or anything. At one point I had just polished and blued and anodized blued the clip, and right now it's still kind of I bronzed it as well, kind of goldish bronze anodized. It's still kind of shiny. I don't dig it, but the backspacer, if you get a good view of that, that's more of a brushed finish on that, and I love the way it came out better. So I'm probably gonna take this apart again, and I'm just gonna redo this. I'm gonna brush it. Just a little Scotch Brite will do it just right. Take that shine away. One thing, if you ever get into any kind of anodizing, you'll soon find out that the bronze color just fingerprints up and dirties up real easily. And especially if you polish or smooth the finish, you're gonna show fingerprints. You're gonna be really disappointed. It's gonna look good when it first comes out dipped and you first put it back together. Say, "Oh, this is awesome," and then after you handle it for about a minute and a half, it's like, "Wow, what happened?" And you're getting the Windex out and wiping it down and trying to get it back to the way it looked a minute ago, and it will. It will come back and look just beautiful again. But if you leave it a brushed finish, it's gonna look good a lot longer, and you're really gonna be a lot happier with it. So if you ever want to get into any kind of anodizing, it's easy to do. It's the setup for anodizing is easy to do, and with all the titanium knives out there nowadays, and almost all of them come out with no kind of finish on them whatsoever, just plain Jane. They're just screaming for somebody to do something with them. I've anodized a bunch of knives. It's fun to do. It's just like with my watch collection. I have 30 watches and about 50 watch bands. I just constantly changing it up. It's like, okay, what combination are we gonna go with today? All of a sudden you got one watch face, but you have 24 watches out of it. And if you're gonna take the time to do something like this, I don't suggest doing it too much to the same knife, because eventually you're really wearing down the metal. You don't want to keep it because you have to buff it off. The lower voltages get you the bronze, and as you go higher, you get to the blues and yellows and golds and whatnot. So to take this one, I could go up to the next voltage. We start getting to blue. If I wanted to go back to bronze, I'd have to strip it down, and at that point, you're going to end up with a shiny surface like this. It'd probably not be overly thrilled like I'm not right now, but I'll fix that up. That'll give me a little something to do one of these days. I'll just go out to the garage, take it apart again. I'll spend more time taking it apart and putting it back together than I will refinishing that clip. But it'll be worth it in the end. Love the knife. It's just such a great knife. If you get a chance to get one, I know they're hard to come by. I'm lucky enough to live near Recon 1, who is the official Shirogorov distributor in the United States. Anything Shiro sends to the US pretty much goes through Recon 1. So look them up on the web. They when these come available, they post them. They do not last long. They are gone as fast as they can list them. So get friendly with them. Get on their list and get yourself one. Great knife. Highly recommended. Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you later.